What, and leave you to make the arrangements alone? You'd make a shambles of it, Oswald. You're inept at everything.
Not everything, dear sister. I spend money like there's no tomorrow. And I'm simply marvelous at shirking responsibility.
Wait, you'll wake the others. I just hope the Barrels are able to get through this storm.
The Barrels?
Yes, Barney and Claudia. They're the ones I hired to kidnap Rebecca and keep her out of the way until we're able to get our hands on the joke chest and sell it.
What's their cut?
Nothing. That's the beauty of the plan. After we sell the chest, I'll make an anonymous call to the police and they'll arrest the Barrels for kidnapping. They'll be cooling their heels in the slammer while we live a life of decadence and opulence.
Wait a minute, they agreed to that? They must be idiots.
No, they didn't agree to that, and you're the idiot.
Fine.
Make sure you don't let any of that slip when they get here.
Perhaps that is Barney and Claudia?
Who else would be knocking this late?
You know, you should go start treating me nicer. You're mean. I like that.
Ah, Barney and Claudia. How good to see you both again.
Who's the twerp? Oh, fine.
The twerp's my brother, Oswald Sunnyside.
Where's the victim? We'd like to take care of this as quickly as possible.
She's upstairs. Here's my plan. I'll go up and tell her that Oswald and I would like to have a word with her in the living room. Then we'll go hide in the kitchen. The light's not too good in here, so if you two sit with your backs to the entry, she won't know it isn't us until she's right next to you.
Oh, I get it. Then we grab her, get her tied gagged, and out of here before anyone's the wiser.
Exactly.
Just one problem.
Wait, what's that?
We couldn't get across the bridge because it's flooded over.
What? If the bridge is flooded over, then how did you get across the river?
Claudia carried me piggyback.
What?
T carried you?
I flipped her for it, fair and square.
What a
I
man!
carried her shoes.
If they don't have a car, how are they going to get Rebecca out of here? Claudia doesn't look strong enough to carry them both. No offense, Claudia.
Okay, let me think. The water should recede by morning, so you can drive your car across the bridge then.
Yes, but then everybody will be up and there'll be no way to nab Rebecca without somebody seeing.
Yes, but if they grab her tonight and keep her tied and gagged in the old stable.
We could slip her out tomorrow, and no one will be the wiser. Great plan.
She's my sister.
All right, Oswald, go get in the kitchen. Okay. You two, sit over there. I'll go get Rebecca.
Oh, hello. Is that you, Oswald?
Rowena? Oswald? I thought they wanted to meet me in the living room.
Hey, since they stood you up, would you like to share a cup of coffee with me?
Jack, didn't Elmira find you a place to sleep?
Sure, but I couldn't sleep. I've been worried about you.
You shouldn't have bothered. I'm fine.
No, if your uncle's really gone, you're gonna need someone to help you manage his estate.
I do have someone. Dad would.
Yes? Yes, of course you do, dear.
You again? You've been following us around all evening. Don't you ever sleep?
I have terrible insomnia. Now come, dear, and tell me all about Dagwood. He sounds like such a nice young man. Responsible, caring, and so good-looking.
Who are you? His mother?
Well, I do feel as if I know him, hearing Rebecca talk about him. He reminds me of my late husband, Herman. He was a lawyer, too.
I'm so sorry. How long has he been dead?
Oh, he's not dead, dear. He's just late. He was supposed to come on this trip with us, but he missed the train. Ha ha ha.
I thought you said you drove.
Just kidding, Jack. Lighten up. Now come, dear, and tell me all about Dagwood.
Well, there's not much to tell, really. I've known Dagwood for 5 years, since he took over his father's law practice. My uncle is their #1 client, but I've hardly ever spoken to him. Whenever he's around, it's always business. He's so kind, so thoughtful, so smart. He's probably got a whole string of girls hoping to marry him.
No, he doesn't.
How would you know?
This old bag doesn't know what she's talking about. All I know is that she's trying to keep us apart. I don't know why, but I bet it has something to do with your Uncle Sammy's joke dress.
If anyone's trying to get their hands on someone's chest, it's you.
You were an old lady!
Oh, come on, take your best shot. You couldn't knock out an old lady. You phony.
Jack, please! That's enough. Why don't you see if you can find Clara?
Yes, find Clara. She was going to speak to you all in the morning. She has some news about your uncle. I don't see why she should wait to tell you.
News about Uncle Sammy?
Yes, dear, but until she gets here, please hug me. I'm so upset.
There.
Thank you, that's much better.
You make animals seem so interesting, Ben. I always wondered what that expression, never let a gift horse in the mouth, meant, and now I know.
Yeah, you learn all kinds of interesting things in my business.
And I'll bet it's very rewarding too. Not like my job in the city. It's so dull. I'd really rather live out here in the country. I guess I'm really a country girl at heart.
If you'll excuse me, I think I'll go take a nap. I'm already sent the couch in the library.
Of course. I'll see you later. Rebecca, something's wrong.
Mary's a bit upset. For some reason, she and Jack aren't getting along too well. I sent him to go find Clara. Mary, I think maybe you should sit down.
Whatever you say, dear. I just wish your sweetheart Dagwood were here. He would know what to do about your uncle and all.
Yes, I'm sure he would.
Who's Dagwood?
My uncle's attorney. You've met Dagwood Herbsmeyer.
Oh, sure, but you never told me you were sweethearts. He's so stiff and formal. Kind of have to ask you back.
Miss Sunnyside, it has come to my attention that you, according to the first part, and I, according to the second part, might be amicably suited to pursuing more intimate and mutual beneficial lines. For next Saturday evening, say 8 o'clock, would be a suitable time to engage in this endeavor.
Oh, man. He's never asked me out, and there's nothing between us.
Then what did she mean by
Rebecca, what are you doing here?
Waiting for you two. I thought you wanted to talk.
Later, Rebecca. It'll keep.
I can't find that other old lady anywhere.
Where could she be? I saw her come down here myself just 10 minutes ago.
She must be here somewhere. Well, look. Jack, you and Madeline check the kitchen and dining room. I'll call the Marina and check the parlor and library. Mary and I will look upstairs.
Those imbeciles. They nabbed the wrong person. Get out to the stable and tell them Rebecca's a young woman. Tell them I'll arrange to have her in the living room again in 10 minutes. And I don't want any more mistakes.
But